If you have an old criminal conviction in Arizona and you want to get it sealed, Arizona has a way for you to do that. My name is Darren Woodfork, and I'm an attorney here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And if you have an old case, I can help you get that sealed. If you want, please reach out to my law firm. My number here is 602-284-3035. My email is derronw, derronw at msn.com. Please get in touch if you have an old criminal case here in Arizona that you want to get sealed. Now, today I want to talk about the chances of the judge granting your motion to seal here in Arizona. And this is from my experience of filing these motions for the last 2 years. You have you're allowed to file a motion to seal your old case based on the Arizona law. That's what's on the books. But once you submit it to the judges have complete discretion on whether or not they're going to grant your motion or not. And so I'm just telling you what kind of cases the judges are more likely to grant, which kind of cases they're not most likely to grant. The number one case that they're most likely to grant is that one case, whether it's a misdemeanor or a felony, way back when, 15, 20 years ago. There's one case you haven't been in trouble since. That's the case, the cases where the judges will most likely grant the motion. Even if you did DOC, even if you did prison time on a class 4 felony or even a class 3 felony, something like that, the judges, if it's a long time ago and it's your one time into the system, the judges will grant that motion almost all the time. And so that's like kind of like I said, like kind of like the gold standard of these new motion to seal cases, that one felony conviction way back when. The more felonies you have, the less chances of the judge granting the motion. The chances go down, and that's just what I've seen. I've seen if you file three motions, you have 3 old felony cases way back when, and the chances of the judge granting those motions goes down. Also, the chances if you're involved in a weapon, if there's a firearm case, even if it's 20 years ago, 25 years ago, the chances of the judge granting that motion, they go down. Not to say that it doesn't get granted, because it does, but I'm just saying the chances will go down once the judges see, like I said, a gun involved or multiple cases. Now that's not to say that, even if you have multiple cases, the judge won't grant it. We had a case about last year where the client had 5 old cases. He had a case. There were 5 misdemeanor cases, but 2 of them were DUI. One was a criminal speeding, and he had 5 misdemeanor cases around town. And I told him, I said, the judges are going to be less likely to grant all 5 of these motions, but he wanted to do it anyway. We did it, and we were successful. We got all 5 sealed. So that just goes to show you that the judges may grant them for sure, but the chances go down, as the more felonies you have. So, like I said, if you have one old case way back when, you have a very good chance of getting it sealed here in Arizona. So again, hope that helps to give you some, information or shed some light on the chances of it. I talked about this once before, and I'll leave the video at the end of this one. But I talked about it once before in the sense when I was talking about how much it costs. How much it costs to file your gun right, to get your gun rights back, how much it costs to seal an old case. I talked about basically saying that, if we charge, approximately $1,000 to file a motion to seal an old case, approximately $1,500 to get your gun rights back. And I explained how under the law, you have to file a motion for every old case that you have. And I was talking about that in this video, saying that you're never really, it's going to, the charge is going to be, $1,000 for each case. And so what I said back then was kind of like, well, you're never going to be paying like $4,000 or $5,000 for 4 or 5 cases, because I tell you right off the bat, it's like, well, the judges probably won't grant all 4 of these old, class 3 felony cases. They probably won't seal it, so just kind of, save your money. And so I was talking about that. So I was talking about like how the price adds up or doesn't add up, because at some point in time you don't have a realistic chance of getting those cases sealed. But again, if you have one old case way back in 2004, the judges, you have a very, very good chance of getting that sealed under this new Arizona motion to seal law, which is 13911. So hope that helps. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please give me a call at 602-284-3035 or reach out by email at derronw, that's derronw @msn.com. And I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks.